Hello. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news lately, but this new year called 2025 kind of rolled around. So, yeah. So hello, welcome to this little corner over here in my bedroom. I brought out the microphone brush just to kind of just update you guys on like what happened in 2024 for me. Not much really is going on in my life because I'm kind of a boring person. I think that's the general consensus with like everyone, since like all I do is like scroll on my bed. Since all I do is scroll on Instagram in my bed and I do nothing with my life, and just like everybody else I'm like, oh, 2025 is gonna be my year. But New Year's resolutions, guys, try not to rot. So one of the ways I tried not to rot is by doing my nails. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like, so I used to be like a cosmetology student from like 8th grade to 9th grade. So I remember like really like doing nails and like having facials and whatnot. And some of the ways that I try to just like stay sane in these crazy times is do my nails. And this is actually like one of the first times that I've tried like an at-home French tip. And mind you, again, I was like a freaking freshman in high school when I learned how to do my nails. So they're a little bit wobbly and I haven't done my nails in a while actually. So they kind of look a little janky, but they're there. I had to paint these stairs that my dad had built for my mom to have easy access to a chicken coop. By the way, I have chickens. I don't know who wouldn't know that if you follow me on Instagram, which by the way you should. I'm a chicken lover. Like, I'm a farm girl. I had to paint the stairs that my dad built for my mom to have easy access to the chicken coop, and I immediately ruined my nails. Like, this is what they look like right afterwards. But speaking of which, I moved houses, guys. I think that was a pretty big thing that happened. Like, that was one of the biggest changes, obviously, because it's like where I live. Found a house that luckily is really close to like a lot of stores, but we also get the benefits of a countryside, and it's not like a small town either. Like, I get stores. So I've been really grateful for that. And I spent like 90% of my summer like painting this house because it used to be owned by like an old couple. So, you know, like, I know it's weird to question people on like their choices on interior design, but first of all, they had a lot of furniture in this house and it was just too much. It made the house look small. And then second of all, they chose colors that we didn't really like, I'll put it that way. So we painted our house, or I did majority of the painting of this house. Like 90% of the summer I looked like this. I live in the South, so 90-degree heat, sometimes up to 100. The house didn't have air conditioning at the time, and I was painting these walls. And I know like I might be basic with my white walls, but I'm thinking about putting something up here, and that like might be like my 2025 goal or whatever. But yeah, I spent most of my time just painting. I kind of really like painting. It's something that I learned this year about myself. Okay, moving on. I started a crochet business, y'all. Ooh. So I'm a really big crocheter. I have my own crochet page on Instagram, which by the way, check me out and check out the work I've done. It might be a little old because I don't really post on that page. Like, I had a crochet business going on for like a good 3 months. I had like 4 people like order custom stuff. I had these like 2 returning customers out of the 4 that I had, and I made a lot of things. Like, I made a bandana, I made teddy bears, I made a blanket, I made shark socks. That was like really awesome, and I love doing that stuff. But like I said, I had to stop posting on my page because I was like in the midst of moving houses, and I was also like, again, majority of my time spent like painting this house. I had stopped posting on my page for a while, And once I did that, like, it just, my business just kind of went downhill. Like, nobody ever asked me for anything ever again. I was getting fewer likes, I was getting fewer comments. I was like, oh lord, I screwed myself over. I might start my crochet business again, but like maybe on the down low. Like, if you want me to make you something, I can make you something, but I'm not gonna like beg, you know? Like how I was last year. Like, I was just like, please order something. I'm probably just gonna use my page to just like kind of showcase what I make. I have this really good friend of mine who likes to model new stuff for me because she's been with me since day one of my crochet business. I made her a washcloth and she hung it up in her room, and everything I make her she loves. She's a really good supportive friend. So I'm probably just gonna post whatever she models, or probably just post like, I don't know, teddy bears, blankets, whatever I make. Following the train of bad news, I lost 2 of my cats this past year. It wasn't very heartbreaking actually. Like, I was like, they were gonna run away one day, because let me tell y'all a little backstory. At my old house, we had this like back porch that had like a space underneath, and one day one of my dogs, she found this cat like literally giving birth under my porch, and she had a litter of 4 kittens. And long story short, we took in the 4 kittens. It was me, my sister, and my brother, like both of my sisters and my brother. So there was 4 of us, so each of us got a cat, and my cat ran away. I named him Justino Pinguino, who's the cutest little thing ever. I'll never get over that. One of my sisters' cat also ran away. She was a cute little black cat. We named her Cleo, but I'm not sure what happened to her. I'm pretty sure she just ran away. And we were left with my other sister's cat, Cheetah, and my brother's cat, Cookie. And they were the sweetest opposites ever, because Cheetah was very like reserved and timid and quiet, and Cookie was like a loud mouth, like always meowing, always getting into fights with the other neighborhood cats. And they were just a fun dynamic duo, and I loved having them. But like shortly before we moved houses, my cat Cheetah ran away, which I know she was probably gonna do one day because she was a very independent cat. She would leave for like maybe a day and then come back the next day. Like, she was an outdoor cat and she loved the outdoors. She did not like being inside. So I figured like either a neighbor took her in and like never let her go outside, or B, like maybe she's literally living her best life in the wild, because we often found her in the woods. So let's hope an animal didn't eat her. I really hope an animal didn't eat her. I like to tell my siblings, like, I like to believe that Cheetah is like out there literally leading like a clan of stray cats, because that's just something she would do. Luckily we got to move into this house with my cat Cookie. Oh yeah, I had 3 cats, by the way. I had Cheetah, Cookie, and this like brown cat or yellow cat, Coco. I still have him. He's an old man. But when we moved into this house, the 2 cats we had left were Cookie and Coco, and they loved it here. They were very like loud when they came. Like, obviously it's a new space, so they're gonna be like a little, like, what's this? But I think to Cookie, because he was such a neighborhood cat as well, like, again, he was like the alpha male or whatever of like the neighborhood cats. He like, maybe he lost a sense of self or something. He went outside like a lot. Like, he was trying to get us running for the area, and he just never came back. Like, I don't know what happened to him, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared. I'm pretty sure an animal ate him, because where I live now is mostly surrounded by woods, so it's more like a higher chance of him getting eaten, and that kind of makes me sad. And yeah, I miss Cookie, because he was a character. He was a loud character. The other side of things, I got a new cat. Her name is Ruby, and actually I think she might be here with me, so I'm gonna go get her real quick. Okay, so this is my cat Ruby. We got her from the animal shelter like near my birthday, just because we thought it'd be better for us to get a new cat, since like ever since Cookie died or left, our cat Coco has been like meowing really loudly, and just like being angry all the time. And he's not usually a grumpy man, like he's a very sweet cat. So we were like, that's a little weird, maybe we should get a new cat to like just like put him in his place or something. So we got Ruby. Oh, she wants to be left alone. Basically, we got Ruby here so she would like keep Coco in line, or like, I don't know, just like make him not meow so much. And Coco hated Ruby because we didn't know that like when you introduce cats to one another, there's like a specific method to do it, and we never got around to doing it. So Coco just kind of rejected Ruby altogether. Like they do not get along. Like Ruby loves Coco, but Coco does not love Ruby. So essentially we had two lonely cats. And then on another note, we got a third cat. Her name is Boots. I'll put a picture of her right here just because I'm not with her right now. She's my brother's cat. We actually got her through a client of my mother's client's daughter. She had found Boots like in an alleyway, like punctured and wounded from like a fight with a dog or something like that. Not sure how the story exactly went, but the point is she was punctured and wounded. She was a stray cat and she was wounded. So the daughter took her to her house, obviously, because if you see an injured animal, you're gonna try to take care of them. And then her parents said, no, we're not keeping this cat. So they offered for my mother to take the cat because they know like we're a really big animal family. Like we love animals. So the dad had offered to like pay vet bills and like medical expenses for us just to take the cat. And my mom was like, yeah, sure. So now we have a cat. Thankfully she's fine. She doesn't have any wounds anymore. And she's completely healthy. She's living her best life. Like she's just chilling in the sun every day. Like Boots is living her life. And while we're on the topic of animals, when we moved here, my bunny rabbit Oliver, here he is. He's such a cutie patootie. Some people try to tell me that he's a big bunny, but he's just a big breed, okay? He's not that, I swear. I used to keep him like in a cage outside. I know you're not supposed to do that with rabbits, like they're not getting enough exercise, blah blah blah. But at my old house, we only had a limited amount of space, and like my backyard or my front yard wasn't fenced in. Like neither of them were fenced in. And I would take him for walks. Like I'd take him for little hops or something on a little leash like this. But it just wasn't enough for him. And I'm glad that we moved because now he has more space to just kind of like hop around. Like the first couple of days that we got here, like he was zooming around like crazy because he like finally had space to move around. And yeah, just wanted to share a little positive news. So I basically started this YouTube channel because I had a friend who like went full-time dual enrollment at her college. So she's technically a senior in high school just like me, but she's like a freshman in college as well because she's full-time college student, but she's still in high school. Like she hasn't graduated yet, but she's doing her classes on a high school campus. So she doesn't go to school anymore is what I'm basically trying to say. So she doesn't really get to see like everyday me. Of course we hang out, but she doesn't get to see like everyday me just like we used to. Like we used to talk a lot, me and this girl. So I started this channel so she could see like what's going on with me when she's not around and whatnot. And she sends me little updates with what's going on with her and whatnot. But I'm much more of a talker, so I thought this would be better for us. I have a couple of things to say about her. All positive, I swear. Like if you're watching this video, dude, like I love you. So number one, she finally tried boba for the first time. We had gone to the mall and we went to Kokiti, I think is what it's called. It's this place with like the dragon fruit and the blah 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 and whatever. And we had ordered boba because she was curious about what it tasted like, and I was like, ain't no way you never tried boba. So we tried boba. And let me tell y'all, she was so disappointed. Like, let me play the clip. Okay, shot. Okay, ready, set, go. Because you had that, I didn't get to it. Alright.
You have to tell them what you got.
Okay, so I ordered a Purple Love, which is taro milk, and I got the honey boba.
I like Georgia, and it was always on my mind.
I am disgusted.
Why is it thick? That's how it works. I thought it was like a satisfying like pop. It's like candy. It's actually really good. And then
But yeah, now she knows she doesn't really like honeydew boba, or not honeydew boba, but like the little honey bobas. So maybe she'll give it another try and she'll find something that she likes. Also, sorry I kind of ordered for you. Like, I'm sorry, I thought it was just the best choice. Second of all, she got into her dream school. Okay, she's an art student, so she got into SCAD. And I was first of all, I was concerned because tuition for SCAD actually is super duper high. And actually I had no doubts in my mind because my friend is super duper smart and she ended up getting a scholarship for her schooling. So woo! Congratulations, she's getting most of her tuition paid and she's gonna go pursue a degree that she really loves. And I'm so upset at her for leaving me, but I'm glad that she's getting to do stuff that she actually loves. Like, I don't know, that just made me happy when she told me. So congrats, girl, I'm proud of you. All right, what's up? It's editing Lena here. I'm here on my little cozy bed. I'm tired from work, y'all, and I've been editing all day, low-key. It's super duper fun, but in the midst of editing, I kind of realized my phone is starting to bug out because of like how many things I add in the video, and it's only like a little bit, which like frustrates me because like this is the first time I actually like tried with editing and I'm having fun with it, and then my phone starts bugging out. So I don't want to make the video any longer, so I'm probably just gonna split this list into like 2 parts. So I guess this is part 1. Part 2 will be posted next week, I guess, because I ain't pulling a whole other like day thingy just to get it uploaded on a Thursday. Like, you got me like messed up, but I did it to myself and I had fun editing. So I guess I'll see you guys for part 2. Bye.